Hello, board gamers. Look what I got in today. Went to my friendly local game store, got a couple of games actually, and one of them was Star Trek Frontiers, designed by Vlada Shutval and adapted by Andrew Parks. If you've played the Mage Knight board game, this is essentially the same game except with a Star Wars theme, which quite frankly I'm a little more excited about in general. And as you can see, mine does have the 50th anniversary sticker on it. If you go out and buy a copy of most of the Star Trek games that are out right now, a lot of them have this 50th anniversary sticker on it and some exclusive content. Let's go ahead and check out and see what's inside. On the back, we've got a nice component layout for you and all the things that you're going to see. It is part of the Venture tile system. And let's see what's inside. It's published by WizKids Games. Nice fold open box. I'm wondering to see how well that crease right there is going to hold up in the long run. This bag is not a toy. Warning, avoid suffocation. Don't stick this over your head. A nice little components layout, although this does get a little interesting over here when you start dealing with sleeving cards. I've had to adjust how my Mage Knight was scored. We have a experience tracker as well as a reputation track. We have the data core board. If you notice on the back, it does not have a nighttime, daytime mode on it. It just has the one side, and that's because there is no nighttime or daytime mechanic in the Star Trek version, only in the Mage Knight version, which quite frankly, I'm okay with. I thought it was a little bit clunky to begin with. And then we have, not one. Oh, that's a lot of paper. Not one, but two rule books. The full rule book as well as the game walkthrough, which gets you set up. This is a very, very, very complex game. Inside we have the dice. They are larger than the Mage Knight dice are. They're about the size of a D6 most Warhammer players play with. Maybe a little bit larger, but not too much larger. We have these tokens. These would be your shield tokens if you were playing Mage Knight. Have the different ships. There's the Galaxy class, and the Defiant class is the yellow one, the two Klingon cruisers. You have data crystals. Notice there aren't anywhere near as many of these little data crystals as there were of the crystals in Mage Knight. Maybe it's because you just don't use that many of them. A pull-out tray that has all of your enemy discs and ship tokens and things that you can gain over time. Another pull-out tray that has the ships, the Klingon battle cruiser, Klingon bird of prey, Galaxy class Federation starship, and a Defiant class Federation starship, as well as the 4 Borg cubes that replace your cities. They're cities in Mage Knight, Borg cubes in the Star Wars version. I wonder if they are as intimidating as they should be, because a Borg cube is a big deal. Silica gel, don't eat that. The tiles, the core tiles are blue, or I'm sorry, the adventure tiles are blue and the core tiles are red. And then we've got the cards. Let's see here, there's the initiative cards, ambition, evaluation, take up to 3 cards, discard them and redraw. Secret plot, when you take this tactic, take 1 data die and put it on this card. You can use that die on any of your turns. Planning, at the end of your turn, if you have at least 2 non-damage cards in your hand, you can draw 1 higher than your card limit. These look like the daytime cards from Mage Knight. Fortune, when you take this tactic immediately, you draw 2 cards. And timing. Once this round, you can announce that you will take another turn immediately after this one if you do flip this card face down. We have, this looks like explanation cards, achievements, scenario-specific stuff. These look like the 4 ship-specific things. There's an explanation of the Romulan warbirds, Borg spheres, outposts, research stations, dry docks, Romulan star bases, Dominion star bases, Class L planets in distress, Class K planets in distress, Class M planets, the good ones, H planets, Borg cubes, more Borg cubes, and that looks like it there. We have, let's see, this one looks like crew members and maybe captains somewhere in here. Federation officers, Klingon lieutenants, medical officers, Worf, Vivek, Data, lots of different people. I'll let you look through these as we go. Dukat, Riker, oh, he was a jerk. We have some Dominion characters. Miles O'Brien, Gore, not Tasha Yar. Oh, why'd they put him in there? 7 of 9, lore. Yeah, so there are your regular and advanced characters. And then we got this big old stack right here of cards. It's the last stack in there. We have a big old stack of damage cards to replace your wound tokens. Looks like the Reliant on the card. We have, I'm not sure what they're called, they're spells in the original one. Notice that there's only 3 colors, not 4. And then we have what looks like the starting deck and maybe the action decks. So we have, this goes with the Bird of Prey, all these cards do. And those are Lursa and Bator's ship, it looks like, along with the Klingon Bird of Prey. Then we have the Battle Cruisers logo, which is piloted by Martok. There's the Nigvar, the Defiant class, which is piloted by Captain Sisko, and the Galaxy class, which is flown around by none other than Jean-Luc Picard himself. It's the Enterprise D. And then it looks like we have the advanced skills here, I guess marked more easily with a plus sign there to show that they are in fact advanced skills. The Riker maneuver. Let's see if there's any other really interesting ones here. A seasoned away team. Very cool. So there are all of the cards, all of the components for Star Trek Frontiers from WizKids Games. Thank you for watching another episode of Board with Friends. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out our GoFundMe page linked in the video description. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you're never bored, but if you are, we hope that you're bored with friends.